Welcome back, beautiful beings. Today we're going to be playing with these stamps. They're from Hero Arts. Okay, they're wood stamps and they're 3 little angels, and we're going to be making embellishments with them. Okay, beautiful beings. I have mulberry here. I had a viewer, Kristen, tell me this was mulberry paper. It's from Dollar Tree pack, so we're going to be using this. Then I have all these colors we're going to be using, and their skin colors, so we can make angels in different skin colors, and they're from Crayola Colors of the World. Okay, beautiful beings, so that's what we're going to be using. Okay, I chose these colors for them in the mulberry, so let's get started. I went through several inks to see what would show up, and then I remembered I had white. This is from Walmart. I tried this, so if you don't have white, you can use this. This shows up very good. Distress Oxide Squeeze Lemonade. And I tried this, but it didn't show up very good. Okay, this is Tattered Rose. Right? So just do samples and see what works best for you. Right, we're going to start out with a mulberry paper. And we're going to use black ink for this. Then I'll have to clean my stamps to get the black off after we're done stamping these up. Okay. So it don't show up on the white for the other colors, because the colors of the world, the white goes better. You can see it better. I'm sure you can use black on this. And maybe this, maybe that. I'll have to experiment, beautiful beings, what ink goes with what color the best. So I'm going to take a piece of the mulberry, make sure it's going the right way. And I'm just going to start stamping up our little angels. That's what that stamp looks like close up. Okay. I'm going to do 2 of each. And I found if you cut them out and then color them in, which I'll show you when I'm using to color them in. The reason why I like to cut them out and then color them in, because then you don't have to touch them up. Stamp. So we just used that one. Now we're going to go to this stamp. This is a boy with a butterfly. That one's a girl. It can be either or, really. It can be a girl or a boy. But I think it's a boy, but I turned it into a girl. Just with the hair and her wrap that she's wearing. So this stamp you can make a boy or a girl. I'll show you, beautiful beings. I hope everyone is well and good. Today it's raining in Pennsylvania. Good time to do a craft that you have to color in. And with all the detail on the angels or fairies, they take up a good amount of time. That's what I like about these stamps. They could be either fairies or angels, beautiful beings. There we go, we got 2 of them. And then this one's next. Did I give you a close-up of this one? I don't think I did. Okay. So this one's next. See, I did do on white on that paper, and it showed up really good. I tried it with the Tamper Rose and the Squeezed Lemon, but the white showed up the best. And I found if you cut these out and then do them, color them in, you get, it's better, because then the pens and glitter pens we're going to be using just they dry You can let them dry better on that. And hopefully she fits. I might have to put her upside down. They just dry better. I mean, you already have it finished by cutting it out, and then you put it on. That way it's finished when it dries. And it does dry. The glitter pen and the other ones do dry faster on the mulberry. There we go. One's upside down, but here's a close-up of how they look. Okay. So we got one skin color done. Now we're going to move on to the others, but I have to clean the stamps, okay? I have to get the black off the stamps. Okay, beautiful bangs. All I did was take a, not drenched, but a light wet napkin, and then just make sure there's no napkin left in there because it will screw up your stamp. Now we're going to do the white. This is Hampton Art. It comes in a pack of 4. Like this from Walmart. I don't know if they still sell it. I got it on clearance a while back. It's stamped last October 2021. So I don't even know if they still sell this, but I'm sure you can find white somewhere else. All right. I'm just looking because I already stamped a bunch. I think this one. But I did not get it in this color. So we're going to stamp that up with her. And I think I already pushed too hard on this. See how it goes around. I forgot. This stamp you don't have to stamp. Or this ink. I'm used to the other inks. You don't have to stamp that hard because it will get in there. Like in her face, it's gooed in there. And if you have too much ink, it will smear the stamp. My cat was on the table. So if you see me pulling hairs off, that's why. But I think I got it. Let's find out. I'm just gonna lightly go like this. Real lightly, because this is really, and this is not waterproof, so make sure it's dry before you start coloring it in. And I want to make sure I get her toe because her foot doesn't show if you don't push down on it. Her bottom foot right there, but she turned out perfect. Okay, I just hope the colors show up on this color. And I'm going to use the glitter pens and the metallic pens. That's what they look like on that paper. Now that we got lots of ink on them, let's see those. Now we got lots of ink on this stamp. We're good. That's what those ones look like. Okay. And again, the white is not waterproof, so it's not waterproof. It doesn't say that on there, but make sure you leave this dry before you start coloring them in, so you don't smear them. Those ones look like. Those, oh, there's those. Okay. Right, this one think it was white. I'm not sure though. But it didn't show up very good. So I'm gonna make sure I layer these up good. I don't even think I did this one in that color. So I'm gonna make sure I push down because it doesn't seem to be. Might be able just to pull it up. Yeah, I think we're gonna do black on this one. So we're gonna do black instead of white because the white's not really showing up. I'll show you in a minute. So we're just gonna put some black on there. So it shows up better. And the more black we put on, the better it's gonna show up. I'm gonna cut this. I'll show you what they look like. So close up with them. This seems to, the black seems to dry faster. Smearing. So I'm going to cut one out for you on camera just so you can see. And I did leave the butterfly in. Again, you can detail the cutting whichever way you want. Okay, that's what they're going to look like. So, as long as I keep them by the L, so you can see what I'm doing. Right. This color, light colors will show up. So I'm going to take a yellow gel pen, and we're going to color in his feathers, and as you can see, lighter colors, the black detail will show through. Right, and then what I do, you can do whatever you want. I take the same color, I do his robe, and I do the butterfly. Same color. You can make it a different color. You can do whatever you want, beautiful beings. But as you can see, I did this in yellow. Didn't I do that in yellow? I don't know, I might have done it. I'm gonna have to rewind and look. But anyway, that's what he looks like, close up. You can tell a slight difference, and I forgot his wing. Let's see if I did do the yellow. Let me see if I did do the yellow. This will show us. Yeah, I did do the yellow. Just want to make sure I got his wing. It's easier off camera. I just don't want to stick my head in there so you can't see. There we go. You can tell the difference. You can see I missed a little bit in his wings, but because I can't see that well. Alright, I'm going to do another one, but with different colors, so I'm going to set these aside. Let's do one of her. I'll zoom it out while I cut it. And what color we're going to use on him? You could turn this into a girl. I should have cut 2 out. Let me cut 2 out. Now this one, I'm coming down with the blonde, the old gel pen, as you can see, making the hair longer. Okay. That, I'll give you a close up. And then I gotta figure out what outfit we're going to do. We'll do him in blue and her in this. And this is Doolers from Zebra. Okay. Zebra Doolers. Okay. Try the green. I just wanted to show you can make this part a different color. The ribbon that wraps around them. So we'll use green. I should have did the guitar first, but alright, now the guitar is, we use, I think this will show up. Yeah, so you can see through it. So we just make this a gold one, not the guitar, the banjo. You can still see the lines and the detail in it. They got it all. Can't really see things. I just don't want to go outside the lines. Now I'm going to do silver. Wings. Just using a marker, making this blue. So if you want to do that, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. It's just a tie. Making a tie a different color. I'm holding it so you can see. Okay? And I might have to fix her wing or his wing. I don't think I got it up high enough, but that's what they look like. Alright, now we're going to do some from the mulberry paper. Let's take her. Then I'll cut all the rest of them out off camera, because you really don't want to see me cut them all out. And you can do it this way on her, not on her, on the mulberry paper. You can do it this way because the mulberry paper dries a lot faster, and it also goes through the mulberry paper. Okay, now I gotta figure out what I don't have in her. Got her in that. I want to do these again because I did them on a different paper right here. Okay, and this skin color paper. And I did not do them on the mulberry paper. So I want that look on the mulberry paper too. Okay. I gave one purple hair and one black hair. Why not? Why not, beautiful beings? Alright, so let's do the wings first. I think I'm going to try. I didn't do any with red wings. Would that be weird? But I'm going to give one red hair, I think. And I want brown. Where's brown? I don't think I did it, but that's brown hair, but with wings. Maybe just silver. I did some on this color too. I'm just showing you what I already did. Okay. This is a different color. But I'm trying to figure out what I already did and what I didn't. And on the darker cardstock, the doodlers and the gel pens do come out a different color, so keep that in mind, beautiful beings. And on this one, I wanted to use the blue one, and I ended up using the same color, beautiful beings, so I screwed that all up, but it's okay. I'm going to show you also, you can leave that right here plain, color it in, make it look like your hair is there. I like it colored in with her hair. I'm just going to color that in right there for her hair. And then again, these leak, it leaks through the wall, right? What you gotta do is wet it and it comes off. And there's a close up. There's her hair, longer. Added more to the length in her back and on the right. And then hers. You see the difference of their hair. You can do it any way you want, beautiful beings. Okay, I'm going to cut the rest out and I'll be back. Okay, beautiful beings, I got 2 sheets I got to show you because I made so many of them. And I'm going to give you a close-up, and some are cut out differently and some are colored in differently. It all depends on your preference and how you like them to look. And some of them I did go over them with silver and the colors that the stamp didn't show through, and some I didn't. So you got various different kinds of looks. Okay, and then some of them I was on a roll. I double stamped them and I was doing really good. So you might see white and black on some of them, and some of them you won't. I was on a roll and I was doing it perfect, and then I screwed one up, and then I said, okay, I'm done with that. I'm not doing that no more. And on some of them, see how like the one on the right, the dress, you can't see the details. Some of them I just left them, and then that pink one, I went in real lightly with a silver gel pen and tried to put details back into them. Because the doodler metallic pens were really dark, and I had to put them on the darker ones because the other colors just didn't show up very good. But all in all, I love them, and I think they turned out gorgeous. most of them. Some of them not so much. Most of them did, and I'm very pleased with them. Okay, beautiful beings. I glued them down on some tags and pockets, and I wanted to show you. I think they are just, I just love them. They're like some of them, I mean, they're okay, but some of them look like you could just buy them from a store, that you bought them from the store. I think they just turned out really well. And then it was kind of hard trying to find cardstock, so I went up in my craft room and I was looking for cardstock that would make the angels or fairies, whatever you want them to be, pop. And I think I picked very well because I like the results of all of them. The bottom angel, I restamped it. See his hand? It's doubled. That's where I stopped because I started screwing up. And after all that work of filling in the details and that, I didn't want to screw it any more up. But yeah, I'm very pleased with the results. And I hope you are too, beautiful beings. And I hope this inspires you to get your little stamps out and put them on papers and color them in. This one, I love it on the green. I think that color goes well with the green. So I just put it on here with a little stamp. He's sitting there playing the banjo. In this one, I can add something on it to it later on when I use the pocket in a journal. But I think this color goes very well with the pink background. It's kind of like a pinkish beige background. And I like the mulberry paper so much, I'm like, that will make a nice doily with that paper. So I took a die cut doily and I cut it out, and then I glued it down and I put our little angel on top of it. And it does make, the mulberry paper makes a nice doily. Then I got another idea. I'm like, well, if you want to make a little thank you tag, you stick one of our angels or fairies on there and just stamp on thank you so much when you're gifting. I had lots of fun making these little embellishments, beautiful beings, and I hope it inspired you and gave you great ideas. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful everything.